you can get this for under $1 million in Toronto. And you can get this and that, and also this. And so today we're starting off in Victoria Village, a brand new 4-bedroom townhome. So let's take a look inside. And the coolest part is at the end, I'm going to show you something that you would never see in a townhome like this. Let's go. Come on inside. So you're going to notice right when you walk in that you've got a huge foyer, tons of room. But what's really cool is you've got a little nook for an office right away once you come inside. Now, you'll notice that that office nook has got an ensuite with a shower as well. Here, you've got your closet for coming in. And then as you know, here, you've got more storage and a garage. But I'm gonna show you the garage last because it's really cool. So we're on the main level here, which is actually the second floor in this townhome. And so we're gonna start in the kitchen. In the kitchen, this actually isn't attached, but it does serve a big purpose because in a lot of these newer townhomes, we've got limited counter space, right? So we've got quartz counters here, some cabinetry, but you're gonna probably need something additional like this because it's not a lot of space to prep. Now, you do have, like we showed you, there's a bedroom right there, a bathroom, but what's really cool about this townhome in particular is look at all the space, right? So sometimes you don't have defined areas for living and dining and they kind of mesh together. But here, we've got tons of room, right? We can have a huge TV, big L couch. And as we go outside, you've got the perfect spot for morning coffee. One really cool thing about this place is that they've got so many terraces, right? So many walkouts. And so this floor, very nice, very spacious, right? So let's head on upstairs and check out the main rooms. So now we are on the 3rd level. And so behind me, there is the primary bedroom. So here we're gonna have a his and her. So we've got a his and her closet. We've got enough space for a queen bed. It is a little bit tight, right? But you do have an ensuite. Both of the bedrooms on this floor have en-suites. Now, what's really cool about this unit, however, is that you've got a really good skyline view to wake up to in the morning. Go check them out. So we've got the CN Tower, and it's just higher. You're about a floor higher than the other townhomes behind you, which gives you this view. So now let's take a look at the next level. All right, now we are on the top floor. And up here, you're gonna see 2 bedrooms. Now they're on the smaller side, but they both actually have a balcony. One's got a bit bigger balcony, one's just got one where you could stand. So this could actually be perfect for if you have a family and have young kids or teenagers. They can have their own space, right? But also they do have a limited bedroom space, but they're going to make it up for with the view, right? So they've got their own terrace, which is pretty cool. Now, I told you this townhome had something really cool hidden in it. And behind this door, you're gonna see what it is. Let's take a look. In your garage, you have a 14 feet tall garage here, right? You could put a car lift if you're a car guy like myself. So plenty of room, plenty of places for storage, but you don't find these that often in townhomes. Pretty cool, eh? All right, so we're here in East York at a $1 million detached property. So here we're gonna find a turnkey renovated home. It does have 2 bedrooms, and you could have a possible bedroom in the basement as well. Lots of parking, but like I said, it's turnkey, and you're really paying for the area here and a nice little space in the backyard. So let's take a look at $1 million gets you in East York. So right when you get inside, you've got a nice bay window there, living room, dining room space, perfect to put the TV. Now here, you also have your 2 bedrooms right off to the side of the bathroom, right? But before we get into there, let's take a look at this kitchen, because this is the main event of the home. So you've got tons of cupboard space, counter space, right? Lots of natural light, probably looks very well looked after. All right, so now we're gonna check out the bedrooms. So we've got the master over here. Decent space. What I like about it is you've got exterior view there, the outside, right? So in here you've got this. Over here we've got the bathroom. And then this is your 2nd bedroom, right? With a closet there. Now what we'll do is we're gonna check out the basement because something cool is down there. Now there is a little bit of a ceiling height issue. So if you're over 6'5", you're gonna have problems. But you've got a lot of livable space here. So we've got a big open area that's finished, right? So this could be an additional bedroom because you do have a closet back there, office. Now, as we go over here in this other room, you've got a great nook, plenty storage. And then we've got a big laundry area as well with a bathroom too, just to the left. So as we go down here, you're gonna see that you've got it duck a little bit, but you're going to see we've got the laundry, we've got the water, and we've got plenty of storage to the side here. And so the house looks very well kept, look after, right? A great starter home. Now, a lot of times people will say, you know, why would I get a semi over detached? Well, a lot of times detached prices are much higher, right? You could get a semi in a better area for the same price. So this would be a great starter home. And here is your backyard. So we've got a little nook for a barbecue, a seating area. You've got your garage just to the side where you can park 1 car, but do a lot of storage. And you've got a moderate lawn to maintain. But yeah, go take a look. Now we're going to explore a $1 million loft in the printing factory. Let's take a look. Come on in. So this loft, 2 levels. And so you can walk into the ground floor area and you've got your 2 bedrooms right away. So going in here, you're gonna see they've got a mock-up of what it could look like. Now you've got these cool sliding barn doors, which everyone loves right now. Then you've got your bathroom right here. And then as we go through here, you've got your master bedroom, or your primary bedroom as they call nowadays. And so you've got exterior windows, plenty of storage. And so this would be your primary bedroom. And that is what it could look like. Now, like any ground floor unit, you always want to be mindful of privacy. So you can close these guys, but also if you don't care, right? You can just open them right up and hear the sights and sounds of outside. Now here we have your living room, right? So living, dining room. And so this is below level, right? It's below ground level, just a little bit, but you can still see outside. You get some light coming through, which isn't too bad. So you can access this through a lower level, there's a door, or you can use the main floor and then come in through the bedroom size. But what's cool about here, right, is like all lofts, you're gonna have exposed ductwork. You're going to have, you know, bricks. And so it does feel very industrial, right? It feels pretty cool and hip. Now here, there isn't much of an echo, which is good, but you can kind of make it what you want. And so you probably have a TV here. They've got an amazing mock-up for us of what it could look like. Now there's a little bit of work being done currently right now, so you'll see some construction over here, but we've got the kitchen, right? So we've got a big kitchen island, nice counters, plenty of storage, right? This is where a lot of people now hang out. You've actually got storage all underneath the stairs as well, which is really cool to have. Stainless steel appliances. Your laundry is right here, right beside. So typically you would just install a sliding door here to kind of hide it a little bit. You would likely have your dining table right where we're standing. And then you've got a bathroom right to the side there for your guests. So if you have guests and you're entertaining, you'd probably send them through this door. You guys have your dining party here, hang out there, and then upstairs would be where you've got your 2 bedrooms. So you're gonna get parking here. You're gonna have a concierge. Very, very nice building with history attached to it. What do you guys think about lofts in the comments? I want to hear. So far, we've seen a few places. Which one are you thinking is the most value for your money, and which one is kind of your taste? Let me know in the comments. At this point too, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe, because we're going to be doing these every single month. And so we would love to have you join us along. For our last stop, we are back in Victoria Village, and we're looking now at a semi-detached. But the cool thing about the semi-detached is it's got its fully enclosed basement apartment rental unit. And so let's take a look at what $1 million gets you in a semi-detached. Come on in. So when you come on in, what you're gonna notice is walk in, amazing hardwood floor, but you've got this amazing living room. Check this out. Living room, dining room, really great stuff. Now this is an extremely spacious living room. So as you see here at the window, you've got oversized windows, which are just amazing. You've got a defined dining room area where you can host, enough for a giant table or a small one. And then as you go in, take a look at the kitchen. Now the only downside in the kitchen is that we've got the laundry here, right? So we've got the laundry and it's in the kitchen. Reason being is that the basement apartment is completely separate, right? So they close it off. Now this kitchen, right? True chefs know that if you have a gas oven, terrific cooking experience. So we've got lots of counter space, nice backglass, really nice layout here. Could entertain families. And then just out the way, you can see here that we've got a nice back deck as well, overlooking a school. So you've got lots of nature. Now we're at the second floor. So we've got 4 bedrooms up here, all decent size. So we're gonna start first in here. Now this is likely the primary bedroom. You've got a nice exterior view, big enough area for a queen bed, and you've got lots of storage. Now, as we go through, let's check out bedroom number 2. Down here, same deal, really nice storage setup, moderate bed size, green space in the backyard. Now this floor also has a bathroom right here for everyone to share. Now if you don't need every bedroom, right, because there's 4 up here, if you don't need every bedroom, this could be a terrific office. And they've already got it staged as if it was. And this way you could actually work, look outside, lots of natural light. You've got the closet there. So this would be the 3rd bedroom. Now we're gonna take a look at the 4th. So in there, we've got the 4th bedroom. Once again, every room's got a good amount of light, good window space, and good closet space. Only the 3rd bedroom has a small closet, right? So that would probably be more suitable to an office or a younger child's room. Now, while you're out looking at homes, it's important to keep an eye on a few things. So normally you want to look for a few things. And so one would be, because we don't have a basement that's likely going to be used by the family here, it's going to be a rental unit, you need to make sure that the noise suppression is decent. So I would usually tell people, hey, walk upstairs. Hear if you can hear very loudly the noise upstairs. You want to know that before you buy the home. Do the floors creak, right? That's important. We also want to look for potential issues with the home. Now, a lot of the times you can look at the foundation, you can look at the exterior, see if there's cracks, but inside what you want to do is you want to look underneath the taps. You want to look for any issues with water, right? So if you look underneath the taps and it's dry and it's clean, then you're likely pretty safe, right? You're still going to get a home inspection, but you want to be looking for these things. So when you're at a property, your eyes will do well for you, but the biggest thing actually is your nose, because usually you can smell a problem. You can't always see them. All right, so now the entrance to your basement apartment is right up by the kitchen. And so you'll notice that usually you have a typical lock, then you also have a bolt as well. So let's go and check out the basement apartment rental. Hey, welcome to my basement apartment. So down here, you're gonna notice when we come in here, this is actually the main room, right? This is actually where the bedroom will have to be. So you'd likely have it tucked in the corner. It's kind of a good bachelor type basement. You do have some light going out there and there. So if need be, you can escape, right? This would be a legal basement apartment. Now coming in here, this is where it gets really cool. We've got the kitchen. Now for basement apartments, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a better kitchen. I mean, this is pretty awesome, right? So we've got lots of cabinet space, modern appliances. You've even got a pantry in the corner, right, where we could store a bunch of stuff. And so this is a terrific kitchen. The kitchen is almost the size of your bedroom and living room, oddly enough. And so, great space for if you're a person who's looking for a basement apartment, or let's talk in regards to renting it out, right, for rental income. This is a terrific kitchen, right? This will attract a lot of people. Now, as we go down here, what you're gonna find is you're gonna have storage all along here. Basement apartment has its own laundry, right? Key, you're not sharing laundry. And then we've got a closet, and then we have a bathroom right here. Come on out to the deck. So here, you've got tons of space to entertain. You've got baseball diamond back there, kids, hear the birds, right? Great place to have a barbecue. Lots of green space, so if you have a dog, it's dog friendly. Not too hard to get to the park. You've got a path right there. And then you've also got a little shed. A lot to have here. So we've seen a loft that was priced at $1 million. We've seen a townhome with multiple levels and terraces for $1 million. We've seen a detached property And now we've seen a semi-detached with a basement apartment that could be rented. Let me know in the comments, which ones do you think hold the most value? Which ones would interest you the most? And also, hit that subscribe button because we're going to be doing this every couple of weeks, going to different areas across Toronto and showing you what you can get for certain price ranges. And if you're looking to buy or sell anytime soon in the Greater Toronto area, just go to the link in the description and you can book a chat with me and then we can go from there. All right, till the next time, take care, have fun.